Imagine a scene, carefully crafted in your mind's eye. You have diligently done your research, poring over countless articles, generously purchased the finest toys, and meticulously prepared the most inviting and comfortable bed imaginable. Then, the door of the carrier is gently opened, and a small, fluffy being cautiously steps into your home. In your most hopeful dreams, it immediately begins to purr contentedly, rubbing affectionately against your legs, and curling up trustingly in your lap. You anticipate instant friendship, a connection of love at first sight. But what is the reality that unfolds? Silence descends. And a pair of enormous, wide and frightened eyes stare back at you from the shadowy depths beneath the sofa. 1 hour slowly passes, then 2 hours, then the entire evening stretches out. And your new companion remains hidden from view, resolutely ignoring both the tempting food you have offered and your soft, gentle coaxing. A treacherous and unwelcome thought creeps insidiously into your mind. Perhaps it doesn't like me? Perhaps I have inadvertently done something wrong. Stop. Cease such thinking. You have done everything precisely as you should. You simply do not yet know the most significant secret to winning a cat's heart, the magical 3-3-3 rule. 3 days in the shadows. Who are you, and what is your intention? Let us endeavor to imagine the world through the sensitive and perceptive eyes of your cat for just a moment. It has just been taken away from the only place it has ever known, its safe and familiar haven, and transported to a gigantic echoing universe filled with unfamiliar and potentially threatening smells and scary sounds. To it, you are a huge, unpredictable being, looming large in its world. It does not yet know if you are friend or foe, a source of comfort or a potential danger. Therefore, its only overriding goal for the first 72 hours is simple survival, the preservation of its own life. Hiding under the bed is not an act of defiance, nor is it a way of holding a grudge against you. It is an ancient and powerful instinct screaming loudly, "Find a safe place. Seek shelter from the unknown." And your primary job at this critical stage is not to drag it forcibly out into the light, but rather to become a part of the furniture itself. Yes, a calm, predictable, and completely harmless element of its new and unsettling world. Simply change the water and replenish the food silently, speak in a low and soothing voice, and diligently avoid any sudden or startling movements. During these initial 3 days, you are not actively building a friendship. You are, instead, laying a firm foundation of safety and security, proving one essential thing: you are safe here within my presence. 3 weeks of reconnaissance. The first delicate steps toward trust. Once your cat is finally convinced that you are not going to eat it, the real magic truly begins to unfold. Usually, in the second or third week, curiosity, that natural and irresistible feline trait, starts to outweigh its inherent fear. It makes its first tentative forays from its hiding place, usually under the cover of darkness, during the quiet of the night. And you begin to notice those small, but incredibly important and significant victories. There it is, finally eating for the first time while you are present in the same room. There it is, cautiously sniffing the leg of your favorite armchair, exploring its new surroundings. And then, oh miracle of miracles! It allows itself to fall asleep, not hidden away under the sofa, but curled up in a corner on the rug, exposed and vulnerable. Each of these small steps represents a giant leap forward in your fledgling relationship. It is during these 3 weeks that its true personality begins to emerge, slowly but surely. Suddenly, you learn that it loves chasing sunbeams as they dance across the floor, that its ear twitches comically in its sleep, that it prefers to drink water only from your glass, finding it somehow more appealing. It is still wary and cautious, but it is now ready to give you a chance, a precious opportunity to prove yourself worthy of its trust. 3 months to the throne. How your home gradually becomes its kingdom. If the first 3 weeks were a period of tentative reconnaissance, the next 3 months are a full-scale takeover, a gradual but complete assertion of its dominance. Having successfully passed through the initial stages of survival and trust, the cat finally understands, deep within its feline heart, this is my home now. And these people are my family, my pack. The transformation is nothing short of astonishing. Yesterday's frightened creature is now strutting confidently around the house with its tail held high, a sign of contentment and security. It no longer hides when guests arrive, but studies them with a discerning curiosity, carefully assessing their intentions. It greets you enthusiastically at the door, demands its fair share of affection, jumps uninvited on the bed, and brazenly sleeps on your pillow, claiming it as its own. This is triumph. This is the moment you truly realize that all your patience, your understanding and your gentle care have paid off handsomely, far beyond your initial expectations. From a quiet stranger, your cat has become the rightful queen or king of its small but very cozy and comfortable kingdom. The key lesson of the 333 rule. We do not simply get a cat, we build a world with it together. Ah, the fabled 333 rule. What secrets does it truly hold? It transcends the mere function of a manual, a simple set of instructions for assisting an animal in its adaptation to a new environment. It stands as one of the most profound lessons in both empathy and patience that one can possibly internalize. It serves as a potent and undeniable reminder that genuine, deep, and lasting relationships, be they with a feline companion or with another human being, do not materialize instantaneously, with a mere snap of your fingers. They demand a significant investment of time, an unwavering respect for personal boundaries, and a sincere willingness to understand the unique perspective and feelings of the other individual. It is a fundamental truth that we cannot compel another to bestow their love upon us. However, we possess the capacity to cultivate and nurture a safe, warm, inviting, and cozy world, an environment within which that very love can be organically born and allowed to flourish freely, according to its own natural rhythm. And when, after the passage of 3 months, your cherished cat, that creature who once recoiled in fear at the mere shadow you cast, tentatively approaches you, seeking comfort and finally curls up trustingly upon your chest, a profound realization will dawn upon you. You will understand that you have not simply acquired a pet, a mere possession. You have, in fact, meticulously constructed an entire universe founded upon the bedrock of mutual trust and understanding. And that, believe me with all sincerity, is an experience that is truly and utterly priceless, a treasure beyond measure.